because if you become the whore that's going around, what do you call it?
Yo, the war.
Yeah, but he's right. He's right. He's
Yeah.
not lying. Last but not least, I'm gonna show a couple of parts of Patrick David, and then we can talk about this subject.
How much money is what? How much money would you say would it take for you to say yes to a product you have zero belief in? Like, what? At what point do we say no to a sponsorship? So, for example, let's just say hypothetically, okay, and our sponsor guy is sitting right here. So let's just say, how many times have I said no to you, and you've told me, but Pat, they're willing to spend X, Y, Z money? How many times? And by the way, as a person who makes money on the sponsor side, do you like that? That probably upsets you because you just got a big commission check if I say yes to it, right? So it doesn't help our sponsor side. So these guys, this company that runs this keto company, right? One of the biggest keto company in America, if not the biggest, and they send a bunch of stuff, and they're diehard fans of the podcast, and I love that. I got a lot of respect. I appreciate the support. And here's how much money they're going to give you. Okay, you want me to get and talk about keto? I'm lying. You know what I'm saying? I would be lying if I said keto diet changed my life. I would be lying if I did that. So there is a very interesting position. Like, you know how some of the people are like, well, this is how much money it would take out. How much money would it take for you to say yes to a product you have zero belief in to promote constantly? How much money? Like, let's say a product.
I can be bought, is what you're asking. Yes, I can be bought. I love keto. The keto king. How much did he pay me?
No.
All I do is keto.
But by the way, I'm actually asking a very real question. So tell me,
everyone's got a price.
No,
That's
I don't agree with that.
I don't agree.
What would you?
Yeah.
Yes. So, do you believe that everyone has a price? Or whether it's a myth?
No, I do think everyone that's speaking absolute. I don't like talking like that.
Only Sid's talking absolute, right?
I think a lot of people have prices, but it's not always monetary. For example, I'm not willing to steal for money, but I don't know how I would react if I had a child dying and I needed, I need money to
Situations are situational.
situations. Just like what's the movie called? The one with Denzel.
Yeah, with the heart or whatever.
Dart, yeah, with the dart. So it's like that. In that sense, I do believe that everyone has a price, but it's not always monetary. It can be something else as well.
Okay. Yeah. Patrick doesn't believe that. Well, he believes that not everyone has a price. That's what I mean.
Okay. Yeah.
Here's the thing. You know how I said there's a dollar amount for everybody? I think there's a dollar amount and you fully believe that there's a dollar amount.
I think for the majority of people, they can be bought. Whatever the number is, there is a number for everybody.
And I will tell you this, if that's the mindset, you will have a very, very low Q score and a very, very low loyalty from customers that will keep coming back to see what you endorse and promote. Yeah. You will lose credibility because if you become the whore that's going around, what do you call it?
The whore.
Yeah, but he's right. He's right. He's not lying.
Yeah. Let's go.
Bruh.
Let's go.
Taking sponsorship money from everybody. Mm-hmm. Then what you're saying is your audience is sitting there saying, dude, that's like the 99th one you just sponsored. Do you really use that? Do you really do that? Why are you saying that? So it's a tough relationship. And by the way, I'm not blaming the influencer. I can only imagine what it's like to say, hey, here's $15 million, here's $5 million. Mm-hmm. That's got to be tempting for a person to say yes, and especially tempting for smaller, what
We're
do you
just
call
gonna
it?
say-
Influencers.
It goes both ways too. Because
But Kevin's not small.
Yeah.
Kevin's got money.
Well, here's my point. We have the luxury that this, we're here, Valuetainment, PBD podcast, everything is not our main source of income.
Right.
Correct, right?
Yes.
So you have PHP.
Not even close.
Not even close.
Yeah.
So like we do this because we love it, we enjoy it, we appreciate the audience,
Yeah.
we're building something, but this is not our main source of revenue. So we have the luxury to say, it's not worth it, because we are very
Yeah.
selective. I know I'm being very like, everyone has a price, but we discussions like, this just isn't a
Are you trying to demonetize us or what?
fit for us, and you're very selective with that, no doubt. But let's say this is your only thing and it's your only job and you're running a podcast and you're making no money, but you're whatever the career is, whatever it is, you're doing a show, a podcast, you're a TikToker, and this is your only source of revenue. It is very hard to be like, this guy wants to pay me $100,000 to promote his keto thing.
Yeah.
Dude, I haven't made $100,000 in my life. Sign me up for keto.
Adam, you're right.
That's the problem
why-
that people
Where do I sign?
Yeah.
are going to run into.
Sorry to cut you off there. You're right. But that's why so few people have the high Q scores. So few. And it goes the other way too. Do you remember when Fiat hired J-Lo for their little tiny car? I think it's the 500 or the 5000. It's a small car, very small
500.
car. And she's driving around Brooklyn, like where I grew up. Remember when I was a small girl? That was false. People jumped on that and said, wait a minute, she didn't grow up there. She didn't grow up there. And she's also made comments about little small cars. And so there's a mismatch there. So she took the money. She was the wrong spokesperson. And it hurt Fiat the other way. They pulled the campaign out and they dropped it all off. And then you go the other side, who's got the high Q score. If you go back the last 15 years, one of the highest Q scores was Peyton Manning. And he was with Nationwide Insurance. He picked his spots. He had a lot of them out there, but he picked his spots and he used the product and he was straight with it. And he made money. Integrity doesn't know, also on the food chain, integrity doesn't care whether you are poor or rich. If you were at a small podcast and you took the money for some rank product, then you're putting your integrity off to the side and you're not going to have the Q score you want.
Yeah, so what I would say is, I do believe, so this is what I would say. This is what I've seen. Sometimes when you see politics, office politics, it's always like the friend, the cousin, the one that the ally, that's the one who gets the promotion and those type of things, right? And oftentimes you have that one person or a few people who are more focused on their work and they value their integrity more, and that's why they don't get ahead. But at the same time,